For the first time ever, the Dunmore Bucks prepare for a football season, owning the title Eastern Conference champs. Head coach Jack Hens's team will try to pick up where the 1985 squad finished with 13 consecutive victories. It's not going to be easy for this team to repeat as champ. It never is. But it's even harder for the Bucks because they start with just 3 returning players from that offensive unit.
Well, we lost our first 7 backs, and we lost our 3 wideouts that we had that did a great job for us, and we lost some great interior linemen, and so we've got some rebuilding to do.
While doing some major repair work in the offensive backfield will be of major concern to head coach Jack Hens, he'll also have some serious work to do in the defensive backfield. The entire defensive backfield is gone, and that means Hens will start from scratch.
No question about that. We lost 6 secondary backs that played very well for us for 3 years, and it's very difficult to try to replace young people back there because of the fact that they're so inexperienced and people are going to take advantage of us in that particular way. So we're working on that very, very hard and hope that we can take care of that problem that we have.
Going into the 1986 Big 11 season, the Dunmore Bucks will be working extra hard, not only to fill holes left by graduation, but also because as defending champs, everyone will be gunning for the Bucks. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports.
Event number 1, Girls AA. The Lady Mohawks of Meyers were out to recapture a team championship that they relinquished for only the first time in 9 years. That was last season when Crestwood won it. Rebecca Raylo won the race with a winning time of 18 minutes and 55 seconds. Eileen Para of Valley View was second. Third place went to Stacy Pizneski of Northwest Area. Team first place, Meyers. Valley View was second. Third was Scranton Prep. In boys AA, it was a Dunmore domination, taking first and second place. Jim Griffith was first in 15 minutes and 47 seconds. 2 seconds later, Tim Tartella came in second. Will Warman of Hanover area was third. Dunmore had 5 of the first 10 finishers to win the team championship. Meyers was second. Old Forge came in third. On the boys AAA, Abington Heights successfully defended their team championship. Frank John of the Comets finished first in 15 minutes and 29 seconds. Brian Thomas of Tunkhannock came in second. Jim Scanlon of Scranton Central finished third. Tunkhannock was second place finisher in the team championship. North Pocono came in third. Then in the closest race of the day, Girls AAA, Valley West, Michelle Sterner edged out Linda Gillot of Honesdale with a time of 18 minutes and 1 second. Linda's sister Ellen finished in third place, and Honesdale captured the AAA team championship. Abington Heights finished second. Valley West came in third. The top 2 teams from each race will now advance to the 1986 state championships. In game number 2 tonight, scoreless in the third quarter between Dunmore and Scranton Central, when Rob Waronko on a great power run around the left side would roll to the Dunmore 26-yard line. Ron Pitts would cap off the drive with this 1-yard quarterback sneak. The extra point was no good. Central led Dunmore 6-0. Dunmore had one final shot in the last 2 minutes of play, but on 4th and 1, they fumbled the football. Central over the Bucks of Dunmore tonight, their first victory over Dunmore in the past 9 years. The final was 6-0.
First to Marywood, Jill Yanni of Central gets the ball inside. She whirls and scores against the Dunmore Lady Bucks. At the other end, Marianne Knoll brings the ball up court and goes all the way on the drive and the score for Dunmore. Again on the break, this time Becky Piga fills the middle. She drills the jumper from 15 as the Lady Bucks advance to the championship game, beating Central tonight.
We pick up the action with the 200 medley relay, and Bishop Hoban took first and second place in this event. Chris McCall captured the race at 2 minutes, 1.49 seconds. Mark Bolo came in second. In the 200-yard freestyle, the Argents took first and second place again, as Chris Nickish won the race at 2 minutes and 2 seconds flat. Matt Nicastro finished in second place. In the 200 intermediate medley, Bishop Hoban again captured first and second place. Joe Dombrowski won the race in 2 minutes, 28.84 seconds. In the 50-yard freestyle, Mark Feller of Bishop Hoban won it in 25.80 seconds. Dan Hogan came in second place, as Bishop Hoban went on to knock off Dunmore this afternoon in local high school swimming.
Lakeland went to the inside game to score early tonight. Dan Pidgeon gets the ball low and he hits the shot off glass for the Chiefs. Then Lakeland would go to the outside, and from the top of the key, Joe Vidala burned the nets for 2 more. The Cougars got it going later in the first period as Mike Hughes tipped away the Lakeland pass. Bob Pagula grabbed it and he took it all the way ahead of the field for the easy 2-pointer. And later, Pagula takes one solo. He comes up the floor and hits the shot inside. Valley View would go to the postman underneath. Ricky Bray hits the shot as the Cougars go on to defeat Lakeland tonight in Lackawanna North action. Southern leader Prep had everything going their way at Dunmore tonight. Jeff Ryan dropped it from the right wing. They led 25-9 at halftime. Dunmore couldn't get on track tonight, even though Mike Nuzzi kicked this one outside to Al Berry, and he burned it from long range. Later, Tim Doherty comes up with a shot from the far wing and finds nothing but net. But Prep was tough tonight off the missed shot. Jeff Harrison would go high and makes the nice tip-in for the Cavaliers. And then off the break, Steve Dominic hits the bank shot and he gets fouled. Prep would stay unbeaten tonight in Lackawanna South action with a win over Dunmore. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast. In game number 1 tonight at Lakeland, Riverside is in red. They played without 2 starters, but substitute Michelle Tippett scoring off this long pass would pick up the early load. The Lady Chiefs answered down court. Debbie Toth feeds Kate Pidgeon. She gets the lay-in. And later, Toth would keep and fire away from the right side, finding nothing but net. Riverside, however, would remain unbeaten tonight. Tippett scoring again inside. They go on to defeat Lakeland. At Dunmore, the Lady Bucks' Debbie Rosanella goes inside to carry Bow, and she turns and scores for Dunmore. At the other end, Abington's Allison Liss comes down court and fires over Bowen, hitting the shot as the Lady Comets try to hang in. Later for Abington, Jennifer Patrica drives and scores on this play. She gets fouled in the process, but Dunmore would go on to victory tonight. Becky Piga scoring off glass. The final was 80-57. In game number 3, Central is in white. They got this shot from Kim Korjeski and would trail Prep by 2 late in the game. With Prep leading 52-50, Jill Yanni drives the length of the court. She hits this shot at the buzzer and sends the game to overtime. In that extra period, Jean McGowan gave Central a 1-point lead with 1:25 to go, hitting this shot from the right side of the lane. It came down to the final 5 seconds, though. Prep inbounding. Maura McDonald goes all the way, fires up the shot from the top of the key, and scores at the buzzer. Prep wins over Central tonight in overtime. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast. Game number 1, Carbondale against Bishop. Hannan Maureen O'Hara scores off the drive in the lane to give the Lady Lancers the early lead. Carbondale came back. The steal by Patty Borowski. She takes the ball all the way in for the layup. The Chargerettes were up 5. Then it was Hannan's turn to come back in the lane. Michelle Roach would put it up and in for 2 points. But Carbondale came out on top tonight. The nice move to the hole by Sue Stryevsky as the Chargerettes beat Hannan 50-43. In game number 2, a big third period gives Valley View the victory over Bishop Hoban. Sue Bull-Cavage gets these two off the steal. And then, playing the low post game, Jessie Lewandowski gets the ball low and scores off the turnaround. Valley View would outscore Hoban 24-2 in the third period. Hoban's only bucket in the quarter came with 1:04 to go. Arden Schuler hits the jumper from the left side. Valley View's Ann McGowan adds 2 more at the other end. The Lady Cougars beat Hoban 58-22. In game number 3, Crestwood scored first against Dunmore. Julie Rogers with a shot from the right side that finds the range. But Dunmore would then rip off the next 10 points. 2 of those came when Carrie Bowen scored in the low post. Becky Cooper broke the string for the Lady Comets when she hit the rainbow from the right baseline and got hacked on the play. But Dunmore too much tonight would advance with their win over Crestwood in AAA high school girls competition. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast.
Game number 1, Mid-Valley at Meyers. The Spartans raced out to the early lead on the shooting of Jay Snee as he drills back-to-back shots for 4. The Mohawks came back later as Pete Tarutas on the follow-up for a pair of points, and P.J. Ashton picks up 2 more, and the Mohawks were right back in the ball game. When it was over in a tight one, Meyers had defeated Mid-Valley 48-46. Game number 2, Dallas and Valley View. The Cougars made it a 9-point fourth quarter lead as Rick Bray hits this shot from the corner. Mike Hughes would then come right back with the follow-up basket, and the Cougars led it by 11, 58-47. The Mountaineers were again led by John Mokichik as he takes this break all the way in for 2. But the Cougars of Valley View were too much tonight. They defeated Dallas 68-57. Game number 3, Hanover area and Nanticoke. What's new? Nanticoke takes the lead on the solo by Paul Gafrovich. He scored 24 first-half points. Eric Lawson was on the move for Hanover area tonight. On the break, Lawson on the pull-up jump shot, and things were tight. Jeff Thomas later on the nice backdoor move, and the Hawks fought back. But Gafrovich was the story again. 28 points. Nanticoke over Dallas, 73-59. Game number 4, Dunmore and Carbondale area. The Bucks were tough all night long. They dominated the scoring for the full quarters of play and won the game going away. Carbondale area never got closer than 10 points in the second half and had to score from the outside to hang tough. When it was over, the Bucks of Dunmore had knocked off Carbondale area tonight, 56-39.
Game number 2, Dunmore's Becky Piga sticks the jumper from the corner as the Lady Bucks had their hands full with tech early. For the Lady Raiders, Mary Jo Genovese gets loose inside and gets the easy layup. Tech would own an early 1-point lead in this one as Cindy Klebon hits this shot from the left wing. But Dunmore comes on strong, wearing down Tech in the second half. Carrie Bowen with the baseline jumper. They go to Friday's AAA title game against Nanticoke.
I think our kids, our conditioning showed at the end of the game. In the second half anyway, we were in better shape than they were, and the presses started to work.
Game number 5, AAA Championship, Sue Charnecki comes up with a steal and score for Nanticoke. Then on the transition game, Charnecki ahead of the field to Shannon Turner. The Trojanettes led by 2. Dunmore gets it into high gear. Becky Piga comes up with the steal and goes one-on-one and in for the bucket. Holly Bamford then crashes the boards for the Lady Bucks. She rebounds and scores in tonight's AAA Championship. Hannan got it going early this afternoon in the first inning. Mike Nazi makes a nice play on this Jack Rooney ground ball to shortstop, but he couldn't make any play on it. Chris Weller scores from third. It was 1-0. Later in the inning for Hannan, Jim Walsh rips a clean hit to center field. That brings home Rooney and makes it a 2-0 ball game. The next batter was Don Cannon. First pitch swinging. This shot down the third baseline will go all the way into the left field corner, bring home Dan Schifalo, who earlier walked, to make it 3-0 Lancers. Hannan increased their lead in the second, up 4-0. Schifalo flies to right center. There's a collision in the outfield. The ball falls for a base hit. Dave Zajkowski scores to make it 5-0. Dunmore reliever Mike Nazi escaped more serious trouble that inning when first baseman Tony Cantarella cut down 1 run at the plate on this dribbler. But the next batter was once again Cannon. He got his second hit of the day. This brings home Schifalo and makes it 6-0 Hannan after 2 innings of play. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports.
In the finals of the 3,200-meter relay and AAA competition today, the Lady Spartans of Valley West won the championship with a time of 9 minutes 55.3 seconds. Dallas High School came in second at 10:05.3. Tunkhannock finished in third place at 10:07.9. In heat number 6 of the AA 100-meter hurdles this afternoon, Marcy Davis of Northwest Area won the race in 16.7 seconds. Tara Namey of Meyers came in second. Krista Sinclair of Crestwood finished in third. Heat number 10 of the same event in AAA, Crystal Walker of Pittston Area came in first. Her time 17.2 seconds. Scranton Tech and Abington Heights finished second and third. Heat number 5 of the 100-meter dash AA competition, Lisa Bomboy of Northwest Area came in first at 13.3. Barbara Gallagher of Dunmore was second. Amanda Albright of Crestwood High School finished third. Seventh heat of the 100-meter dash, Tracy Rubel of Wyoming Area came in first at 13.2. Karen Siegfried of Nanticoke Area was second. Jody Stanovich of Central finished in third place. The final of the 300-meter hurdles, AA, Joanne Grayeski of Northwest Area won the race. Her time, 48.9. Holly Bamford of Dunmore High School came in second. Stephanie Harris of G.A.R. finished third. Most of your championship finals are set for later this evening, and we'll have the results for you later tonight at 11 o'clock. This afternoon, AAA final 3,200-meter relay. The Lady Spartans of Valley West win the championship with a time of 9 minutes 55.3. Dallas High School came in second. Tunkhannock finished in third place. AA 300-meter hurdles, Joanne Grayeski of Northwest Area won the race at 48.9. Holly Bamford of Dunmore came in second. Stephanie Harris of G.A.R. finished in third. Tonight, 400-meter relay in AA, Walnut-Paulpack Area won the race in 52 seconds flat. Northwest Area was second, 52.4. Scranton Prep was third, 52.6. AAA 400-meter relay, Valley West won the championship in 52.7. Dallas was second, 53.1. Wyoming Area was third, also 53.1. The 800-meter run in AA, Anissa Capsalis of Meyers won the championship in 2:27.9. Kathy Heeman of Crestwood Area was second at 2:28.7. Shelley Murtis of Meyers came in third, 2:29 flat. 800-meter AAA, Josiane Abotanis of Valley West was first in 2:25.3. Laura Motel of Hazleton was second, 2:25.3. Michelle Sterner of Valley West was third, 2:26.4. AA 200-meter dash, Michelle Cole of Riverside won it in 26.6. Daryl Scott of Walnut-Paulpack Area was second. Trina DeFrance of G.A.R. came in third. AAA 200-meter dash, Ellen Heinz of North Pocono won it in 26.8. Melissa Price, also of North Pocono, was second. Megan O'Malley of Abington Heights was third.
In some of this afternoon's qualifying action, first boys AA 100-meter dash. The best time belonged to Rajiv Ismail of Meyers at 10:08. Lakeland's Joby Fawcett had the second best time with 11.1, while Carbondale's Rob Warhola was third. His time 11.2 seconds. The top six go for the championship this evening. The best time in the AAA 100 meters, Glenn Ziegler of Hazleton leading the way. He was followed closely by Frank Palermo of West Scranton. Finals in that event also will go this evening. The AAA 300-meter hurdles were decided this afternoon. Walt Haddock of Wyoming Valley West came in first at 40.6. John Gibbons of Crestwood was second, 40.8. Mike Barbuti of Hazleton's time was 42.2. That was good for third place. During afternoon action today at the District Track and Field Championships at Meyers. First up, the 100-meter dash, AA, won by Meyers Rashib Ismail. He matched 10.8s in qualifying and in the finals. That's where he beat Lakeland's Joby Fawcett, who was second with an 11.3.
The way I think I was pleased with the times right now. Going down the states, I think that was important to get pretty good times, and to have a pretty good boost going down there.
Rajib also set a district record in the long jump, and he helped set a district record in this race, the 400-meter relay. Myers won the event, the time 43 flat, 0.8 of a second better than the old mark. Another Ismail Quadri was a winner in the 110 hurdles. His time was 14.8. That went along with the district record 38.7 in the 300 hurdles earlier in the day.
I was very surprised. I was very happy because I worked all year and it finally paid off. I thought, again, I thought I didn't do as good, and I was just so happy.
Among tonight's other winners, Hugh Mundy of Dallas, the sophomore, turned in a time of 4.28 in the 1,600 meters to beat Chuck Conklin of Coughlin by over a second. While in the 400-meter run in AA, Bishop Hoban's Ed Deschak was the champ. His time of 50.8, almost a second better than second place Frank Kaludi of Lakeland. All District 2 champions will advance to states at Shippensburg next weekend. Second place finishers may also go if their times here at districts are better than the state qualifying time. At the District 2 Track and Field Championships in Wilkes-Barre, I'm Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast.